Oh, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video of how woke is too woke, we're going to be highlighting another stupid company that has gone entirely woke and lost their mind. And this company is putting a man in a woman's bathing suit and trying to sell that bathing suit to women.
What the hell are they doing?
It seems like a genius plan, right? You put men in women's clothing in order to try and sell that same clothing to women. I don't know how I never thought of this, probably why I'm not a marketer. We have Adidas taking the cake in today's video. Adidas Pride 2023 ad features a man in women's one-piece bathing suit. Now, I'm sure there are millions of women out there who see this advertisement and say, yes, that is the bathing suit for me because it fits this man so perfectly. It just accentuates his very voluptuous breasts, and his bulge is just spot on.
By the way, that is a penis, a horse penis.
So I'm going to go to adidas.com and buy this one-piece bathing suit, deemed the Pride suit, and sold for a whopping price of $70. The Adidas one-piece features a fully male model proudly displaying what can only be described as a man bulge in the groin region. Had me gagging in my mouth a little bit when I first saw this advertisement. The video on the Adidas site also features the man swaying and sauntering in the one-piece bathing suit. Let's take a look at the ad itself. Yeah, I'm sure there's just women all over the world seeing this advertisement who are saying that would fit me perfectly. I don't know how much more of this advertisement I can take. As the New York Post noted, it currently remains unclear if the male model identifies as transgender, non-binary, or just as a dude.
That is not a woman, that is Dog the Bounty Hunter.
The new line by South African designer Rich Mincy, dubbed Let Love Be Your Legacy, and released ahead of Pride Month in June, is a celebration of self-expression, imagination, and unwavering belief that love unites. According to the Adidas site, Riley Gaines, who we have featured on this channel numerous times, who is actually a true women's hero who is standing up for women's sports and saying no, biological men should not be competing in women's sports. She tweeted, "I don't understand why companies are voluntarily doing this to themselves. They could have at least said the suit is unisex, but they didn't because it is about erasing women. Ever wondered why we hardly see this go the other way? Women's swimsuits aren't accessorized with a bulge." We have Representative Nancy Mace. I'm old enough to remember when women actually modeled women's bathing suits, not men. Yeah, this is absolutely disgusting. This is disrespectful to women. Like I said with the Bud Light advertisement, that Bud Light advertisement took money away from biological women. There was a woman's athlete out there who would have probably got that spot if it didn't go to Dylan Mulvaney. But instead it did go to Dylan Mulvaney, and Dylan Mulvaney took away a six-figure marketing campaign from a biological woman. If this man wasn't advertising, wasn't modeling this women's bathing suit, the job probably would have gone to a biological woman. So these biological men are taking jobs away from true biological women. It is disrespecting women by doing this. And these companies don't care because it's a race to wokeness. Just like there was a race to the moon in the 1950s or a race to arms during World War II or the Cold War, we are seeing a race to wokeness in today's society, and it just doesn't make sense. And if that wasn't disturbing enough, I'm going to disturb you guys a little more. Now, Riley Gaines was saying that a women bathing suit doesn't typically come accessorized with a man bulge. Well, Dylan Mulvaney disagrees.
Day 74 of being a girl, round of applause for the makeup. And I wore this outfit shopping today, and I thought that these might be my new shopping shorts. But I was walking around and everyone was staring, and I was like, oh, okay, what's going on? And they were all staring directly at my crotch. And I went, oh, I forgot that my crotch doesn't look like other women's crotches sometimes.
No, it doesn't.
Mine doesn't look like a little Barbie pocket.
Wonder why.
And I thought, okay, Dylan, you have some options here. Number one, you can stop wearing clothes that fit like this and just find looser fitting items. Number 2, I can do a tuck, which is going to have to be a whole other video, but it's very painful and involved. Or number 3, I just normalize it. And I wear clothes like this, and we all just normalize women having bulges sometimes. Because we're coming up on bikini season, baby. And you might see a bulge or two.
No, Dylan. Women don't have bulges. That's the problem. That's the problem with your advertisements, and that's the problem with this advertisement. Biological women don't have bulges. Real women don't have bulges. And if Adidas wants to go woke and take jobs away from biological women, you could have put Riley Gaines in this commercial, and it would have sold way more swimsuits than this man is going to sell to women. Riley Gaines dedicated her entire life to becoming the best women's swimmer that she could be, Olympic-level swimmer. But instead of giving this ad campaign to her or somebody like her, you give it to a dude. Nobody knows this dude. He didn't dedicate his life to becoming a better athlete. Doesn't look like it. The only reason he got this job is because, number 1, he's a minority, and number 2, he's LGBTQ plus LMNOP. That on its face is the problem. You are disrespecting women by doing this, Adidas, and you will be held accountable. Nike, Adidas, they are all going woke. The companies that are going to stay true to American values are the companies that are going to get my money. I'm not going to buy Adidas anymore. I'm not going to buy Nike anymore. I'm going to buy clothes and beer, any products. They better stay true to my values, or else I'm not spending my money on their products. We have Adidas and Nike now hiring biological men to model women's clothing. And they don't care. They think their businesses will be just fine. They have instructed their social media teams to delete any comments on social media posts that do not comply with diversity, equity, and inclusion. They're trying to silence us. Not only are they disrespecting us, but they are trying to silence us if we do not comply with their woke agenda. Sharon Davies, an Olympic swimmer, came out against Nike a couple weeks ago saying it is so frustrating. We take 2 steps forward with World Athletics and Swim England protecting women's sport, and then Nike does this. The ad feels like a parody of what women are. In the past, it was always seen as an insult to say, run like a girl. And here we've got someone behaving in a way that's very unsporty and very unathletic. And it's so frustrating when only 1% of USA sponsorship dollars go to females in sport. That's my point entirely. Both of these ad campaigns, one by Nike, one by Adidas, should have gone to biological women athletes. But instead, they went to biological men. Women's athletes don't get the type of money that men's athletes do, and they shouldn't. They shouldn't be getting $50 million contracts because they don't bring in the money. It's capitalism. But they should get the sponsorship deals for women's clothing. Men should not be modeling women's clothing. This is disgusting. It's gross. And I don't know who sees that advertisement and says, yeah, I'm buying that bathing suit. And to make matters worse, one of my favorite magazines of all time, when I was a kid, I loved this magazine, Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition, is facing backlash for naming transgender female pop star Kim Petras as swimsuit cover model. They are coming after women. Here's Kim Petras right here. Has no business being on the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit. This is disrespectful. It's taking away sponsorship deals from biological women. It is disgusting. It is disturbing. Who is going to buy that magazine? No guys are going to buy that magazine. I'm not buying that magazine. It is wrong. It is propaganda, and we got to stand up to it with our money. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Until next time, peace.